Okay, so since everybody seems to be asking for a tutorial on this, this is probably the only time I'm going to be doing this, so you might want to pay attention. Okay, so this is the library for Flova. This is where you will create all of your characters for storyboarding and things like that. Obviously, I recommend that you do not use storyboarding because it is absolutely terrible when generating content. Actually, what you will use is the generator. But we'll get into that in just a moment. Okay, so this is the one I just made. This is for Tony. But basically, what's going to happen? What you're going to do is when you come into this area, you're going to go down here. You're going to give it either you're going to give it a video reference, and then you're going to tell it to not change or alter appearance, keep the character as is, and extract the audio for reference. Because this is important because you will be using images and audio to create your content specifically. I know it's fucking weird, but just go with me on this one. Anyway, so with that out of the way, we moved. Once that is done, it'll say, "Got it." I'll analyze. Basically, it'll tell you that it's analyzing the audio, or extract the character's visual appearance, no alterations, separate the audio track, which is what it did. So I got this as a visual image, and then this is the audio.
Look around, get comfortable. Glad you're here.
And actually, I should have turned that on previously.
There, I'm Tony. Figured I'd introduce myself before we get started.
So,
spend a lot of time in this place, so if you ever need a good cappuccino or just someone to
that out
talk
of the
to,
way,
I'm your guy.
you can
Feel
hear
free
the
to look
audio,
around,
right?
get comfortable. Glad you're here.
Clearly, you can hear the audio. So, moving on to what's next is you will have it design a three-sided reference sheet. Once it's all done doing all that stuff, you'll have it do a three-sided reference sheet, and if it doesn't look good to you, you can always regenerate, but it does cost credits. And as you can see, this cost 14 credits for that specific image. So that's pretty much it. And then once you have this, you will click download, and you will also click go back up, extract the audio, go to generator. This is what I recommend. I recommend this specifically. I do not recommend you go into projects, because this is absolutely terrible. I'll have to delete this later because I have tested this and it is absolutely god awful. It's no better than Kling, honestly. So, like, say I go, okay, I got my image, I got my audio, and then we're just going to write a simple prompt now. Let's see. And duration is up to 15 seconds. But since this is a simple prompt, we're just going to do 5 seconds. Not going to waste too many credits here. But we will go ahead and write... 20 is in a coffee shop and he walks up to the camera and with a smile upbeat expression says or waves and says hi there. I am Tony. Nice to meet you. And also, when you're doing dialogue like this, make sure you put this stuff in quotations. Because, well, it's... I don't know if it generates it differently here, but in Sora, you had to put it in quotations. Otherwise, it would just say everything. And I didn't like that. Or it would just make up its own dialogue, or wouldn't say anything at all. I mean, take your pick. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and generate. And this should be really, really quick. Right now, we're still in the process of testing all this shit. But honestly, this feels way better than Sora already. Like 100% better. This should not take terribly long. But, you know, you never know. Also, I wasn't sure if people could hear me when I had the mic on or whatever, or the audio off. So you might not hear me in the beginning of this video. I don't know. If you do, great. That's awesome. But as you can see, it's currently generating. So I think we're just going to go ahead and cut this and come back when it's done. All right. See you guys on the other side. All right. It's at 98%. It is almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Got to get past that little tiny threshold, but it's almost done. Woohoo! And there we are. There you have it. And then you just go ahead and click play.
Hi there. I am Tony. Nice to meet you.
Just like that.
Hi there. I am Tony. Nice to meet you.
And his voice is intact too. Yeah. So, just kind of let your brain wrap around that one. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the tutorial. At least for now. We are still in the process of learning everything about this. So there may be more tips and tricks later on down the road, but hey, it works. I can't be mad at that, and it looks way better than Sora did.
Hi there.
Anyway,
I'm
guys,
Tony. Nice to meet
that's going to do it for me. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.